Hey everybody, I am Caroline Rudderman and I am a intuitive Reiki teacher. I am here with my cat Daisy, who's on my lap here. I'm not sure if you can see her, but we are here to do some Reiki for your head today. So I'm going to go ahead and just rest my hands on my lap on the chair and we will begin. The head is where we are it is our broadcast signal. It is the top of the radio antenna. There we go. Take a big breath in. So I'm already starting at the jaw. And Daisy is telling me that she is working to support your overall immune system. There you go. Take a big breath in. Yep. Because when it is cold and flu season, when we are really anxious, depressed, stressed out, our immune function definitely goes down. It feels like some of you are sort of on the verge of getting sick. When we're just really wiped out. There you go. Take a big breath in. This isn't Reiki specifically for the brain because there's more than just the organ of the brain in the head. All right, we've got muscles of the face. We've got a lot of connections. We've got the ear. We've got the eyes, which are our sensory receivers. There you go. Take a big breath in. And now I'm kind of working up to the ears, both the left and the right ear. The outer, the middle, and the inner ear. It feels energetically like I'm kind of working on the middle and the outer right now. It's just a lot of buzzing in the ear, busyness, buzzing. Part of the reason that I vocalize, and I've said this before in other videos as well, but part of the reason that I share my intuitive things that as I'm watching the energy is to also give you confirmation for what you're experiencing as you're receiving, as you're settling more deeply into the body. Yeah, but I'm kind of coming back to the jaw again. And for me, I know that it's shifting because I'm literally seeing an image in my mind's eye of where my hands are almost being placed. There you go. And I'm feeling this like tightness. Have you ever like tasted a very sour lemon? It's almost like this kind of puckering energy at the kind of almost above the teeth, around in front of the jaw. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yep. that's what I'm working on. I'm going back to the base of the skull, back of the neck, as well as to under the chin at the throat. This is what I call the Reiki cup, when your hands are kind of working like that. And like I mentioned previously, because I never touch the throat, breasts, or genitals on another person, on myself, of course, I'm comfortable doing that. But if I were working on another person in this hand position, I would probably be about here, or at the time, the kind of at the front of the jaw, and I would sort of be beaming in, or I would be hovering my hand. So if you're kind of working on a friend and you're like, well, I don't want to touch their throat, so you can either hold your hand up, or you can kind of just very lightly beam from their chin, or you can even very lightly touch their collarbone and beam up. The thyroid is down here, so you can kind of beam up as well. And I'm also working at the base of the skull and the back of the neck and all those vertebrae, all those muscles. Yeah, this feels a lot like exhaustion and fatigue. I'm trying too hard, trying to fit into places that you don't really fit in. It's like there's too much talking. Let them figure it out. As they say, silence is golden. If you don't understand what that means, it might not apply to you. Because I'm working on the larger group, I'm looking at the overall or more prominent patterns. If the intuitive stuff doesn't really apply for you, you're still getting your Reiki. There you go. Take a big breath in and exhale. The thing that keeps coming up is that it's like sometimes more talking and trying to explain it a different way is just going to fall on deaf ears, because it's like sometimes people are just done listening. Some people don't want to get it. Some people don't want to hear an alternate perspective. Some people just downright don't care. That expression of like talking till you're blue in the face feels a little bit energetically what's going on for you right now with that person, with that kind of scenario. It's like your words are not impactful here. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. They don't want to hear about it. So save your breath. Save your ki. Save your energy. Conserve it. Sit with what's going on. because that depletion is affecting you more than it's affecting them. And here comes Prince Henri. He always comes in with a sort of lighter notes. And Daisy is over here on my lap, so this is a double cat day for you guys. There you go. Take a big breath in. Beautiful. That's what we're moving. This might be like bringing up a larger pattern of not feeling heard, really not feeling listened to. Not really feeling like you're part of a clan, like your opinions don't matter. I think this is bringing up some of those larger insecurities right now. There you go. Take a big breath in. It's not about finding another wordless way to get through to them. It's about saying, I'm wasting my energy. They've already made a decision. They've already made a decision. Not to hear me, not to listen. They don't want to listen. They can't listen. They can't be present with it. Whatever. Whatever they keep saying. Yeah. It's not about finding a more clever way. It's an overextension of your energy, of your time, of your mental reserves at this stage. There you go. Take a big breath in. I'm sort of working up towards still the base of the skull, but more towards the back of the head. And still also at the front, right under. It's sort of like, I think that's probably maybe where like the tongue is attached. I don't know. Really under here is where I'm working. I feel like there's probably some anatomy people out there, my nurses and my doctors and my, all my massage therapist people who just have that intricate knowledge of the body, who probably know, yeah. But it does feel like it's all up in here, like all of the muscles under. Here we go. I'm working across the teeth and the gums, back of the head, base of the skull. There we have it. Now we're working over the eyes, the eyebrows, and the back of the head. Do you know what I mean by the base of the skull versus the back of the head? When I'm talking about the base of the skull, I'm really talking about like under here, where it's like you can physically feel your vertebrae and the skull. Like it's the point where the brain stem would like connect with the lower part of your spine. Like when I'm talking about the back of the head, I'm talking about like all of this, like the whole back side of the brain. I was just hearing that there's some clarification that felt important on that. Yeah, I'm still working over the eyes. And sort of base of the skull again. If you guys like the longer videos, I'm happy to put in 30 or 45-minute videos or hour-long sessions. Please do let me know. I'm trying to experiment with a shorter format, so if you like shorter, let me know. If you like longer, I'm happy to put that in there. So feel free to send me your requests. I am in service here, so I'm going to go ahead and just do one final minute. Across the eyes, back of the head. All right, I'm kind of working at the third eye at the front and the back of the head here. There you go. If you have the availability to go take a bath, I know some people don't like baths. It's like sitting in your own stuff. But if you do like baths and you do have a place where you can go sit, please go sit, because it just feels like there's so much like energy, and your system just needs to calm down right now. Sometimes there's only a way to like describe the energy with a noise and a face. Like, ooh. All right, there it is. Take a big breath in. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you need. Scoop up the energy. Give it a kiss. Thank you.